What up, guys? B2 here, checking in with a little Mindcraft on the Crackpack, and I'll skip the boring start area that we had and the thermal expansion I showed you last time, but we got down here and we've we started collecting heads, but I don't know what for. But the smeltery is probably going to be your first major thing that you're going to want to build. It's going to process all your ores and double them. It's going to give you all your tools from the Tinker stuff. Like, it's an absolute must start. You can make hammers that do 3x3 in stone and excavators that do 3x3 in dirt and gravel. It makes your start a lot quicker. It makes your game go by so much faster. To progress, and then we've got a couple machines in the back here that we don't use anymore. We're probably going to take these down and cover up this wall with the power coming in. And just some things that we need to do to tighten up for sure. Like the start area, there's just nothing. It's all mismatched. There's no ceilings. None of that stuff is just tightened up yet. So I think we're going to probably spend some time today and just beautify the region. But we have started our new room, which is fairly tight and almost done. And we've got our little to-do list up here. We got a lot of stuff to do: tesseracts, MFR laser, fluid transposer, 10 tier 3 solars. We got to activate a sigil and get a builder's one and build 64K storage drives. That alone is like 3 days worth of work. It's absolutely crazy. But we are going to automate a lot of stuff through here, which is the ME system with the pattern stuff. We've already got the automated presses and everything going. So if I was to go up and order some stuff, like let's say I wanted some more calculation processors and I needed 5, I could hit next and hit start, and you're going to see it's probably going to shoot over to here. Yep. So it's going through here and it's going to start stamping them out. There's 5 stored of the circuits, and so it's going to start immediately going to this guy. Oh, and you know what? I'm out of silicon, so the job's not going to work. But let's take a look at this. Let's cancel this job, and then let's take a look at printing up some silicon. Do I have enough? Let's go 30. There are 30 available, so we'll start crafting those immediately. And you'll see this stamp, I think, is silicone is going. It's automated, and the items are going back into the ME system. So and the reason why I didn't kick the job off, you would notice that most times when you press these, it'll know to go back and craft this if it needs it, but you notice how it didn't do that this time, and I'll show you why. I've set up this one a little bit differently this time, and this is top and bottom, really doesn't matter. I just wanted to be able to shoot into here, but I crafted these with telling it that it didn't need the silicone or the redstone, because I'm putting them in through automatic through here through the buses. So if you look, oops. I was standing on my elevator when I did that. If you look at the buses, I've got the printed pattern, so I have to tell it to do that. But that's a lesson to learn, to do it right the first time, so you don't have to go back and do it again, right? So now that that's in there, it's going to show you that it's crafting all those all the way out, and then it's got 18 more to do. So we're just going to let that job run out. We've also set up a laser for manufacturing. I can show you how that works. Let me go get 2 gold. But you're going to need an assembly table and a chip for your chipsets. For your different machines once you get moving. So I can show you, like, we do a big laser, and we do it because it's just easier to run that. So the laser's going to fire up, and it's all going to hit the assembly table. You'll see how fast they go, because they store energy up, but they use energy really fast. So it's going to make this chipset a lot faster than normal, and you can automate that process. You can have it kick out into a chest, or you can just have it kick up to the top. We've still got some ways to go on automating things. We're going to let that first one finish off and grab it, and then pull the parts to the second one. It's just sitting there. But that's a golden chipset, and you can see if you only have one laser attached to it, how long that would take to actually do one chipset. So we just don't like to wait on things, so we, of course, overdo everything that we do here, right? I've got a little system set up to charge some hardened cells. We're going to probably upgrade those if you look at the cells. And this is just because solar doesn't make power at night, so you're going to want to have a backup. The next cell up is redstone energy, but you're going to need the fluid transposer to fill, which means you're going to need to stabilize redstone. And then eventually, when you move up to the top tier, it's going to require Indirium to make that, and so you can use your induction smelter, pyrotheum dust, and blaze powder from cinder pearls. So you can run all that back. We also need to build an ME security system. We do have a chest on here, 2 chests actually, but and then in the back here you've got Bryson Zerio. He's working on. We've ran him a little terminal for crafting right in his room. Kind of handy that you don't have to run back and forth all the way. I would recommend that if you do play with multiple people, that you run those ME systems as quickly as possible for items. And he's got his little IC2 area set up in here going. He's generating power out of here with he's recycling the scraps, and the scraps are going down here to burn. Pretty cool way to make some cheap energy. He's not very good at making sure mobs don't spawn though. Let's do his little setup there though. Mobs will spawn. If you hit F7, it'll show you this. The yellow ones are where they can spawn. The red ones are where they will spawn. So he's going to end up with some mobs in his little room there. We should probably make him a door so he'll get caught. I'm going to run over there and place this for him. He's not going to get much off of his... So look at that, he's placed a generator. There you go, a little leadstone, 400k RF stored up. So I like what he's doing here. He's got it nice and tight. He's got it in the wall. It looks good. He can go back in and put panels on top of these and all kinds of cool stuff to hide those. We need food also. So that's pretty much the update for right now. If you have any questions or want to know more about any of the individual mods, hit me up in the comments section. I will certainly take the time to show you those things. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you.